Greetings and salutations. This is Dave Duford at davidduford.com, where help insurance agents like you become top producing insurance professionals. And today I'm here with the Medicare millennials for a special announcement. Ethan and Kenny, say hello.
Hey, Dave. How are you?
Fantastic. Thanks, Kenny. Thanks, Ethan. So yeah, we are here today because we are announcing a brand new Medicare-focused, Zoom-based, virtual-based boot camp. And we want to tell you more about it and give you some reasons why you should definitely take us up on this boot camp offer. So guys, if my audience is unfamiliar with you, if you don't mind kind of giving us some background about who you are and where you're from, and then we're going to go into some detail about what this boot camp entails and what it's all about.
Sure. So my name is Kenny Lamons. I've been a senior market insurance agent for about almost 6 years now. I primarily focused on final expense and some Medicare supplements early on. Was able to become a six-figure producer, but what I did know was I really wasn't building that renewal income that I wanted. So it was really good upfront commission. I loved the business, but I made the transition. Ethan and I started an agency that's more focused on Medicare about the past year and a half, and it's just we've lit the world on fire, so to speak. Just in our ability, it's really changed our business. We're producers. We actually go out there and do this. We're not, like recruiters or anything we actually sell Medicare policies. So we have a YouTube channel and we help other agents learn how to do it. And we thought there's no better time than right now to potentially just share what we're doing. That's working so well.
Yeah, Ethan Gladwell here. I'm going to kind of mirror Kenny there just a little bit, seeing that he was the one that got me into this business nearly 5 years ago now. Like him, after reviewing the years and years that we've been in this, neither one of us were really satisfied with where our renewals were, kind of what we were promised there. So after discovering Medicare and what that can do for us and our families as well, the minute we caught on, we took off and ran with it. So excited to go over it with you guys.
So a little bit of details about this event. Again, first of all, this is a Zoom-based event. It's virtual, so you don't have to travel anywhere. You don't have to have carry the added expense of travel or airplane flight. So wherever you are in the country, you can do this event. So first of all, let's cover that. Second of all, when is the event? The event is on Thursday, October 8th, 2020. And so it's going to be an all-day event from approximately 9 a.m. to 4 or 5 p.m. There's a lot of different information that'll be covered. So we'll make sure to cover that, of course, as we get through this broadcast. But I do want to start off this conversation just, again, giving you some actual stats from both Ethan and Kenny, because it's really important, like I talk about in my training, for any agents, you got to learn from people with street cred, people who know what they're doing, not just can read a book and rehearse whatever information you're given, but actually have done it. They've had firsthand experience. So let me tell you a little bit about both of these guys so you know that if you do decide to do this boot camp, which, by the way, the link below will get you started in reserving a ticket, you know that these guys have some experience. So first of all, Ethan, just in the past 12 months, has closed 450 Medicare plans. Okay, that's more than $100,000 in passive lifetime income each and every year. Okay, his best telesales week, by the way, this is for telesales or face-to-face, he closed 19 Medicare policies. His best face-to-face week was 22 policies. And approximately 33% of all of his sales are first-time Medicare Advantage policy. This is really interesting. If you don't know much about this, this is really good. To get first-time Medicare Advantage sales, you get a higher commission. And his closing ratio is 90% in all household presentations. And it's not like Ethan's breaking his back to do this either. He's only in the field 3 days a week, 8 hours a day, all right? Kenny has written 332 active MA plans for 2020 this year. So we're talking about basically 9 months in. He averages around 10 Medicare Advantage plans every single week. He also cross-sells final expense because he does have that final expense background for about $2,000 in final expense business weekly. Again, just like Ethan, a 90% close ratio on his presentations completed. And he cross-sells about 30% of his policies. So guys, this isn't lightweights. These aren't lightweights or people who would like to do well, but are just, rehearsing a script and don't know anything. These people do this, okay? And whenever you're wanting to learn the craft of selling any kind of insurance, it's critical to learn from people who know their stuff. So tell us a little bit about what our attendees are going to learn from this boot camp? Kind of go over what the expectations they should have for it are.
Yeah. So first of all, I just want to touch on the point you were talking about. We're not breaking your back necessarily to put out these kind of numbers. What's really cool about the system that we run is it can be scaled up or down. So we actually have agents that prefer, their goal is only about 200 to 250 plans a year, and they take a lot of time off. You can scale this system down, or we've got one of our mentors that's a stud that runs really similar to what we do, does over 1,000, you running a very, very similar system. So you kind of can position this for whatever your financial goals are. As far as what we're going to cover, here's kind of my goal for anybody that attends this boot camp, what you're going to take away from it. I want you to understand the most critical resources you need to have access to in order to sell Medicare plans. Okay, so we're going to provide you with the most crucial resources we take advantage of every single day so that we have the information we need to make these sales. We're going to learn how to determine a marketing strategy. Okay, so you can learn everything until you're blue in the face about Medicare, but if you don't know how to consistently get in front of prospects, it's all for naught. So we're going to help you learn yourself how to create a marketing and a lead strategy that fits the area of the country that you're going to be working. And you're going to know how to do this. It'll kind of change your whole insurance career if you know how to create a lead strategy. We're going to learn how to properly set appointments with Medicare prospects, okay? Because that's different than if you have a background in life insurance or something else. There's some nuance there. So we'll go over all of our scripts and how we're getting in front of so many people, what we actually say. We're going to learn how to effectively fact find, present, and close a Medicare plan. Okay. And the big key word here is how to fact find when it comes to Medicare. You've got to do way more information intake and then digest that. And right at the end, then you're going to come back out to present and close a product. So we're going to walk you through exactly how we do that. We'll provide you with a fact finder that will take you through the steps on how to do that. And then finally, you're going to learn the best way. So you're building this book of Medicare business. What are the systems that you do to keep up with your clients, to mitigate the phone calls, minimize the bad phone calls, and maximize the good referral phone calls? We want to help you learn the best practices that we've learned to generate referrals, keep your clients on the books, and to just use really simple processes to make that as easy as possible. Ethan, if you want to add anything, I know we're both on the same page.
Guys, we're giving away the farm. That's all I can say. We were given the opportunity to receive this information at one point in our careers, and we want to pass it on to you guys. And I'm excited for it. This is what gets us fired up. Number one, we're producers. But number two, Kenny and I have been training folks all 5 years that I've been in it and 6 years that he's been in. So, I mean, this gets us fired up. We're ready to share this information with anybody that's willing to take it and run with it.
And guys, there isn't a lot, if any. And I can't remember anybody who actually is doing anything like this for Medicare agents where you get a complete system, not just leads or a script, but the entire psychology, the process, not just for the short term, but for the long-term management of the business too. So, if you're getting started in the Medicare business, or if you're experienced, I would even suggest this is going to be something that's good, that's going to help you learn the craft of selling Medicare, or just polish up on your work so you can improve your production to the maximal extent. So again, just to be sure, we've covered the curriculum, what the agent can expect to learn. To be completely clear, again, one of the common questions you guys get asked is, will you cover leads? So you can kind of go over what the agent can expect to learn when it comes to lead generation or marketing.
Yeah, if anybody knows anything about Ethan and I, we're big believers in direct mail leads. However, we do use some online marketing as well, Facebook leads. So we're going to spend a lot of time teaching you how to pick the right direct mail lead piece and for what demographics to fine tune that to make sure that you're getting stable returns over time. We will teach you how to do that. And then there's several different subcategories in Medicare that you can target. And so we'll break down so you can make a choice based on where you live and what you want to do. If you're going to focus on turning 65 or the low income market, et cetera. And we're not going to come out and say, hey, just use this lead, because that doesn't work in every area of the country equally as well. We're actually going to break down how we determine what the best lead strategy is so that you can do that and just apply it for where you're at.
And not even location. We got to include time of year as well, because we drop different leads, different times. So we're going to include all that information as well for you guys.
Yep.
And then scripts, you know, a lot of your prospects or agents that come to work for you guys, they want to know, are they going to learn how to actually sell this stuff? Can you kind of, again, go into detail of what the agent can expect that's going to attend this training, is going to learn when it comes to the presentation?
I'm huge on scripts, always have been. That's what got me into the business, is role playing over and over and over the same script and getting inside the house and just repeating that. And so we're going to give scripts away from setting the appointment, from being inside the house, and then what you can say outside of the house or after the appointment as well. We go in depth, and I will be talking about that quite a bit, and really pressing on that, because I believe that's where we can find our mistakes, should we be making any. So, and to put that into perspective, we will actually give you guys the scripts so you can read them and practice them yourselves, and we'll role play them throughout the course so that you guys can see it in action. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So guys, if you're liking what you hear, again, what I would ask you to do is, in the description box below, there might be even a link in the video too. Just click the link that will take you to the overview page where you can learn more about the boot camp, learn where to make the payment and reserve your tickets. And again, the last couple of times we've done these boot camps, this stuff gets booked out. Okay. A lot of people are interested in it. If it's something you're interested in, you got to take action now. And in fact, what we're going to do is offer an early bird special in order for you to start. So first of all, there is a discount on the price. Again, you can go to the website, see what the price is. If you take action here before Friday midnight, you will be able to lock in not only a lower price, but we'll add in a couple of bonuses to make this that much more appealing. So I'm going to go down the list here so you know what you're getting. First of all, this is something that I would say you might not be able to access at a future point, because this is one of our first boot camps we're doing for the Medicare side. We really want to make a great run of it. Both Kenny and Ethan, for everybody who registers, whether you're an agent or not with us, they're offering the opportunity to do a one-on-one ride-along to see them actually sell in the field. Okay. Again, will this be an option that's available to you later? It might not, because these guys are going to blow up and get super busy, and who knows what to expect. So this in itself, we were talking earlier, Kenny was telling me, man, if he had this opportunity, he'd cut a check for $1,000 in order to see his mentor who got him started in the business firsthand. And it's worth that much, if not more. And you're getting this for free. Okay. Second of all, you also get a coaching call opportunity. So let's say you go on the ride along, you attend the training, but you have questions that come up as you get up and running. You have in your reserve the opportunity to speak either to Kenny or Ethan about your questions as it pertains to getting up and running, or as you're selling Medicare. So that way, you got a way to get some feedback one-on-one with the experts to take what you've learned and apply it to the real world. And the last thing I'll mention here is that we also have a money back guarantee. And here's how it works. So I did this with my boot camp. It's just a way to kind of put the proof where the pudding is. Attend this boot camp. If you're not totally impressed and amazed by the information that you get within the first 2 hours of the boot camp, just send us a message saying otherwise, that this wasn't for you, and we'll give you your full refund back, no questions asked. So again, we're that convinced that you're going to find a ton of value in this. And if it doesn't seem that way after a couple hours, it's no big deal. Just ask us for a refund, and we wouldn't want to take your money if this wasn't a good fit for you anyway. So again, the way that you register or get a ticket reserved is follow the link below or somewhere above and get on that ticket before the early bird discount ends. And Kenny or Ethan, you guys have any last questions or comments you want to pop in and say before we wrap this up?
Yeah, I'd just like to reiterate, this always sounds a little bit arrogant when I say this, but our system works so well. We almost turned down the opportunity to do this workshop because that's just one more day that we can put 5, 10 new policies on the books. But Ethan and I love working with newer agents. We really love this opportunity. We have a YouTube channel simply because we don't believe there's enough people, particularly young people, getting into this business and getting the right information. We cut through the bull crap. During our course, we're not going to sit there and talk about fluffy tertiary things that aren't important. This is, our time is valuable, your time is valuable. If you attend this event, we're only going to be going over those things that directly pertain to you becoming a high producing Medicare insurance agent. So I'm very confident in that. I'm very excited about it. Jump on that early bird special. Like Dave said, there's only so many days in a year, so many ride-alongs we could even allow someone to do. So if I was in your shoes and you're new or kicking the tires, or you just need that extra push, jump on that right away. So
absolutely, let's go. AEP's right around the corner. So let's all get some learning done. That way we can double, if not triple, our sales during this time. Let's get her done.
Well, thank you guys for being here, and you all out there in the audience know what to do. Just click that link and reserve your ticket while I can. Again, it is on Thursday, October, what day is it? October 8th? I think it's 8th.
Right, yeah.
Okay, got it right. Perfect. So reserve that ticket while you can, guys. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you around. Y'all take care.
Thank
Thanks
you,
for having us, Dave. Appreciate it.